I think he had the advantage before. He'll have the advantage now. I say UnTubular in... Nope, I crashed.
All right, well, I will go ahead. I will let them know that you crashed, but we're going to finish out this game.
Yes.
All right, so Piracy and UnTubular. Filth from Piracy. Hop from UnTubular. Piracy blocking it up, going for that post shot, not able to get it. Tube post shot. Piracy post shot. Down the line from Tube. Down the line from Piracy. Piracy getting the score up 27-0 right now. Super coming out from Piracy. And that's going to put him up 33-0 in this losers final. And right now, post shot from Tube. Wall ride from Tube. Piracy right now not continuing his juice streak. And Piracy going for the hop UnTubular. Trying to get there. Cannot get a handle on it. 45-0 right now. Jam apparent. Get your butter. Get your bread. We might have some toast to put that jam on. And there it is with the hop. 55-0 to start this out, ladies and gentlemen. 24-0.
Sorry, I'm trying to get back in the game.
It's okay, man. It's okay. All right, so Piracy and UnTubular set 2 here. Super going to Piracy. That's a spiral. That's a juice spiral down the line. 16-0. Right now, UnTubular looking for his first points of this match. And Piracy going down the line again. Tube unable to get a perfect right now. Down the line for Piracy again. Tube having lots of issues. And we might see a full jam if this continues. Tube having to slide back lob for Tube. Piracy going for the post. Tube sliding again. Back lob again from Tube. Down to the post again. Tube unable to get there. 36-0 right now for Piracy. All right, so Tube still looking for those first points, ladies and gentlemen. Super going to Piracy down the line with that saw blade. 44-0. And right now, full jam apparent. Super... Tube able to catch it. And yeah, oh, Tube sliding again. Back lob from Tube. Piracy still on juice, going for those post shots. Hop. Piracy gets it. The score. Full jam. That's like we pull out the whole loaf of bread for that one. Make everybody toast. All right, so we're going to That was a full jam.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, let's see if I can get back in. I know I had issues in the Sweet Hunted match. I had issues. You had issues in...
We've had some issues. It is true.
The other one. Yeah.
But I believe in me and you. Yeah.
All right.
All right, so it looks like Tube restarting his game as well. I'm going to pull us back to that staging screen.
Here we go.
Yeah, so there we go. Tube inviting me, Tube inviting you. Let's jump in. Let's get this done, ladies and gentlemen. Winners finals. Game 1 already went to Piracy. So Tube, you know, in a hole already. But I think he can pull it out. I mean, we did see him go down one game to Piracy in the winner's semis and then take 3 straight. All right, so PC is freezing up. I don't know. Tube might be a forfeit. I don't know. They are tossing. They are tossing back and forth right now. So we are going to sit and see what is going to happen here. Tube having some actual technical difficulties. So... he's going to have to restart his PC. All right.
All right. So,
we're just going to do synopsis here. So, Piracy.
Again, hello, Bar, who not only is watching this, but has us on the speakers.
On the TV? Bar. Yes. Hello, Bar patrons. So, yeah, I'm going to kick that.
Disc Jam bar near me?
Yeah, I need one. I need one sorely. All right, so I'm going to kick that music back on. So we're kind of in a hiatus right now, waiting for Tube to restart his computer. He's having some technical difficulties. Piracy up 1-0 on Tube right now for games. But, yeah, I mean, Piracy just took down XG Suite. We saw him take a game off of Tube earlier. We saw him just take that game off Piracy, though. Some of that might have been the computer issues for Tubular. It was a full jam. But do you think Piracy might be on his road to maybe being the upset player? I don't think anybody had picked him to win this tournament out of anybody out there, but he might actually do it. Is there a possibility that he's going to do this?
I think there's definitely a possibility. I do believe Karanari, who played in the tournament, predicted Piracy would win.
Oh, Kerr did?
Yeah.
Well, I hope Kerr put money on that, because it could possibly happen, and I think the odds are he's going to get a payout for that.
There was a bet in the chat that we didn't talk about, that the bet Hybrid said there would be a Hunted Suite grand final, and Karanari said no way, and if there is, he'll do a 24-hour stream playing as Haruka, and then
wow.
Lost. So that is not happening, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But check out Karo's stream.
Yeah, check out his stream. Great. Was he Northern Ireland?
Yes.
He's from the island, Irish. All right, so I am in. You should have an invite as well. Piracy and UnTubular.
Scrub City says he picked Piracy.
Oh, really, Scrub? Oh, all right. Well, that's fine, man. That's fine. I completely missed that when you said it, apparently. All right, yeah, so everybody's in. We are getting this game started. Game 2 incoming, guys. Let's get this done.
Well, my pick to win was UnTubular, and he is in it. His computer, hopefully, restarted, ready to go. And
he is getting a perfect. All right, so here we go. All right, so Piracy having won the first one in a full jam, but most likely because of computer issues for UnTubular, we have gotten back into this, and UnTubular doesn't seem to be having any issues. I mean, do you think it's going to be anywhere near that first game where it was a full jam at this point?
No, I would hope we get some close games.
Post-shot score for UnTubular, 25 points, 25-0 right now for first score of this game, too. So right now, Piracy in Tube, Tube's on 2, Piracy's on 1, Tube's on Juice, Piracy on 2, Tube going with that post-shot that he used to get Piracy in the winners semis of the EU side of the winners bracket. And it's working again. It is working again. Do you expect to see Tube continually throw those post-shots?
Yeah.
That's a simple answer. Yeah. All right, so beautiful wall ride. Wow. And guess what? Let's get another loaf of bread. Let's get that butter. Let's get that jam. Or let's get that butter. Let's get that bread. We got a jam, ladies and gentlemen. 53-0. All right, so Piracy severely on the back foot now. Drop shot from UnTube. Piracy not able to keep his perfect streak going. And right now, Piracy at 2, Tube at 1. Piracy now on Juice. Tube at 2. Filth from Piracy. Tube having to slide. Super coming from Piracy. This is going to be a score. It is. That spiral on Juice is so deadly now. 23-0. Could we see a jam the other way, DL?
Yeah. Putting jam on the other side of the piece of bread?
We will not.
No.
UnTubular scores 11-23. All right, so here we are, 11-23. Both players on Juice. Tube having to slide. Loses Juice first. Back lobs and drop shots now, but Piracy with that short hop corner pocket right at the net. 38-11. And right now, both players at 2. Both players at juice. Tube having to slide. I mean, and Piracy gets the down the line shot to take that set. So who is your pick for this game here?
I'm going to go with UnTubular.
Tube?
Restarted PC, fresh, ready to go. I'm going to go with UnTubular.
All right, so both players at juice. Piracy, first one to have to slide. Drop shot. Tube throwing it on that diagonal, but loses his as well. Wall ride from Tube. Post shot from Piracy. Post shot from Tube. Piracy now on juice. Tube on juice as well. Down the line from Piracy. Forces the slide from Tube. Back lob from Tube. And that skinny hop. Tube gets there. And Piracy right now keeping the juice shots coming. But Tube able to slide to all of them. Piracy almost getting greedy, and right now Tube getting that slide out. Piracy, Tube on 1, or on 2, on 3 now on juice. And Piracy trying to build his juice back up. Forces UnTube to slide. And a skinny hop down with that filth. Gets the score. We're up to 44-0. What was that? Was that hell and a half or a double hell?
We saw the court start to vibrate as the score counter was trying to handle
UnTubular score
number
1144. That was a full 44. That was a hell and a half, almost a full destruction, ladies and gentlemen. You don't see that often, but with players like these that can get to that disc, it's pretty common. And Piracy with that post shot gets the score, gets the set, gets the game. He is up 2-0 on UnTubular. And this is something, I don't know if you've seen it a lot, but it seems like with equally skilled players like Piracy and Tube here, whoever gets the winner's bracket win when they meet in the loser's bracket is typically the one to lose. I mean,
I've seen that. I've seen that flip. I've also seen it just be domination the second time. So
yeah, I mean, it could go either way.
We're up to game 4, right?
Yeah, 3. Tube won a game?
Oh,
no, Tube only won a set. All right, so we are 2-0 in favor of Piracy. 22 points on the board. We are at hell point. Nice wall ride from Tube. He keeps his juice still. Even after that drop shot, Piracy building his juice back up. Nice short hop from Tube. Post shot from Piracy. Short hop again from Tube. And that hop from Tube almost gets by Piracy. Piracy losing his juice, having to build it up again. Drop shot. UnTubular not able to keep his perfect streak going. Quick curve from Piracy gets the score. It is 48-0 right now in Tube. Kind of reeling right now, giving up the 2 biggest rallies we've seen in this entire tournament in back-to-back sets. Oh,
yeah,
is that going to be just kind of a mind just blown as we see another jam, butter bread, make that toast? How is this affecting UnTubular right now?
A lot, and I think it's getting in his head.
Quick curve again from Piracy, scores 12-0 here in this set 2.
It's just a few more points, and Piracy sweeps.
Oh, and that quick curve again gets the score 24-0. UnTubular down right now. Our point leader for the month of February in beta could be seeing in 3rd place right here. 11 points, though, does get on the board, and it's 11-24.
Yeah, we see UnTubular getting some points, trying his best to stay in it, but Piracy has been so dominant in this series.
Yeah, I think the thing that Piracy is doing is when he loses his juice, as he does pull there, does a little tango with that disc, dances a tango. But when he loses juice, he goes into full defensive mode right now until he sees an opening, and then he gets that first perfect shot and kind of builds his juice back up. It's not something you see very often, a player building their juice back up. But right now with UnTubular score 43-24, he needs to take the set to stay alive. Is he going to do it?
I think he can. It's close. I mean, this disc will win it for him. Win the set at least.
Yeah. And there it is. Nice corner pocket shot out of UnTubular with that juice. Very close up to the net, not on the net, but gets that score. So here we are, set 3. This also is a do-or-die set here for UnTubular, and he cannot get a hold of that hop, that kind of hardballish throw there from Piracy.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing Piracy really try to take it. He has a chance. He only needs to win 1 of 3 games, but he wants to win it right now, get it over with. He does not want UnTubular to be feeling any kind of momentum.
Yeah, and right now, Tube kind of on the front foot in this set. You know, even though he is down 11 right now, it's a huge point, and he does get it almost hell in half, 27-11 with that beautiful post shot on Juice. So he takes the lead here in set 3 of this game 3. He has to win this set. Has to.
I was afraid we were going to go up in the 40-point range on that last rally.
Yeah, and that would have been very detrimental because so far Tube has not withstood the test of long rallies here in this match. But with that post shot from Piracy, 30-27. Piracy just doing an amazing job of keeping the juice, and when he doesn't have juice, building his juice back up. I think that's kind of the determining factor here in this match. But beautiful post shot there from UnTubular, goes up 42-30. Can he do it?
I think he can. Of course, we know he needs to. Losing this game will mean he is out of the tournament.
Forces the slide from Piracy. Wall ride down the line from Tube. And he goes for the post shot. Piracy able to get there. Wide hop back to that wall. Post shot into wall ride, and Tube takes it. Going to game 4, ladies and gentlemen. 62-30, your final score on that set. That's set 3.
And UnTubular is not out just yet. Remember, this is the losers finals. The winner goes on and faces Hunted in the grand finals. The loser is out, finishes 3rd place.
Yep, that's the way it's going to be. And right now, Tube actually going down 3-0 to Hunted in that winner's final. So I'm sure even if he wins this, he's not looking forward to that next match versus Hunted. But Piracy right now.
These players, I would not be looking forward to facing Hunted. Hunted being so dominant today. Playing Stanton as opposed to both these players playing Mac. And playing Stanton versus these Macs, he knows what he's doing. He beat Sweet, he beat UnTubular in the matches we showed.
He also beat Phyrexius, by the way. So Phyrexius, I mean, he beat probably the 3 hardest people in this tournament by kind of ranking standpoints to beat in order to get to where he's at, to be the person to play whoever wins this game right here. Oh, not this game, this match.
That's right. Phyrexius was the number 2 player in North America. Hunted was number 3. Sweet was number 1. So he beat the number 2 and
Score
number 1
Piracy,
players.
25-12.
He beat the number 2 and number 1 players in his region, and beat the number 1 player in Europe to get to the grand final.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'd say that in the next power rankings, whenever they're done, this might put Hunted right back up at that top. But look at Piracy as well in the bracket as we see these 2 players go off. Back lob from Piracy. I mean, Piracy, you know, he beat Tinpa, he lost to Tube, he beat Phi, he beat Sweet, and he's playing UnTubular up 2-1 in the games right now.
Yeah. He could avenge that loss from earlier.
Score by Piracy, 42-29.
Force UnTubular to only finish in 3rd place, and have both the North America and Europe favorites not appearing in the grand finals.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. Beautiful fill shot from Piracy, forces the slide, and this could be it, ladies and gentlemen. No, Tube gets there, back lobs. Piracy go for the hop. Tube sliding again, drop shot. Piracy double drop. Tube able to get there. Wall ride from Tube, back lob from Piracy. Both these players having a lobster fest right now. Wall ride from UnTubular. Piracy going for that hop. Tube cannot handle it, and Piracy 70-29 in that set. My goodness, DL. What is going on?
What is going on is Piracy. Oh, close to the block box. Piracy.
Yeah, he
taking control. He's trying to win quickly and get UnTubular out of the way so he can face Hunted in the grand final.
Yeah, I mean, and it's going to be an interesting match if that does happen, but don't count Tube out yet. But Piracy for the 22 hell point right there on that skinny hop gets it. And he's up right now, 22-0 in this set. I mean, we're back to a do-or-die situation for Tube. He has to win both of these sets. And 14-point score from Piracy there on that exact same shot. 36-0 right now for Piracy. Tube getting aggressive. Down the line, down the line. And Piracy skimming, but Tube able to get that filth from midcourt. 36-13, gets himself on the board. And, I mean, Tube fighting for his life right now.
Yeah, he avoided the jam.
Score Piracy, 45-13.
It's now jam point for Piracy.
Yeah, Piracy with that advantage. It's going to be really hard for Tubular at this point. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That score seals it. Piracy moves on to the grand finals to face Hunted. Wow. Yep. So the top two players take third and fourth in this tournament.